Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1967 Hermes 3000 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Switzerland and the best typewriter of all time, also known as the Bentley of typewriters. Came in two versions, one with white keys and knobs, and this one with the iconic green keys and knobs. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. Margins are lightning margins. These look like a magic margin. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers, a scale, and the margin indicators in red. Right now, the left margin is all the way pretty close to the edge, but if you wanted it closer to the middle, then you just put the carriage where you want it, flip the margin, lighting margin switch, and it sends the margin to that spot and it shows it in the red right there where that margin is. If you want it closer to the edge, you just hold the magic margin and push it to where you want it, let it go. Same concept as the magic margin on a Royal portable. And on this side, it's in the middle, but I want it closer to the edge. So I'm going to hold the carriage release, which is the green button, and the lighting margin at the same time and push it to where I want it. Right there, it's on the edge. I actually kind of want it closer to the middle. So I'm just going to put it like right there on an 80 or so. Flip the switch and it sends it. You can see it there with the red. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips one, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, just flip that switch forward one notch. It skips 3 half spaces. When you have it on 2, it skips 4 half spaces. When you have it on 1, it skips 2 half spaces. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that up to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it on the yellow indicator, it prints right down the middle. So that's best used if you have a solid black ribbon, and you can use it the top, bottom, and the middle. When you have it on the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you have it all the way down on the white indicator, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil. For copying purposes, we're going to move that all the way up for red. Beautiful. Effortless typing touch on this, the best of all time in many different ways. It's got a super cushioned, snappy touch to it. Feels like a Swiss machine, like almost like a Rolex. Elite typeface prints, 12 characters per inch. Beautiful print. And this, in my opinion, is the best model. They came with 3 different generations of the Hermes 3000. This is the all metal shell with a squared off top. The first generation is all metal with a curvy top. In the third generation, they changed completely different design. It was a boxy, hard plastic shell, um, angular, and I believe they did that. Well, they mostly did that to compete with the electronics and electric machines during that era. But it's also kind of angled to be better acoustically sounding. It's a little bit quieter than these ones with the metal shells. But this one is my favorite. So basically a little bit more refined than the first generation, but all 3 generations are practically the same functionality. Top of the line, Swiss engineering. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Flip that forward, it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. You're going to flip this down for now, put the color back on black. Shift on each side, a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again, backspace on the left side. Very smooth. This is your touch control. Right now I got it all the way up high, and I was able to, well, it's the second to last high. I was able to type normally with that. I typically like it on low. This has a really good touch, so it's good on low, or you just want to play with that to gauge your preference once you get used to typing on it. Tab set, clear, all clear, and margin release. The tab set is to set 1 tab, and I already have tabs set on 10 space intervals. So I'm just going to clear them all by hitting the all clear button. So now we shouldn't have any. But I always like to set one somewhere in the middle, so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear in your typewriter. So I'm just going to hit that tab set button right there on the 50, and and it stops at that spot. And this has a really good tab break. The harder you press it, the less it's going to go. So it's kind of got its own little speed depending on how hard you press that. To clear that one specific tab, you just go to it and hit the tab clear. So that way you don't have to clear all the tabs. That's just for that one specific tab. But I'm going to reset that. Well, we could test that real quick. Make sure that clears. Very good. Tab set. Very good. Margin release, when you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release, it does allow you to type past that all the way to the end. The hood comes off from the back, hooks into the front, all metal. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right if you want to switch that direction manually. You just flip the ribbon guide to the side you want it to go to towards the middle, it'll pull to that side. And that's meant to just catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon and swap the direction. I think you can actually do it without eyelets, but the eyelet is a little metal piece on the end. It's typically made for all typewriters to catch on the automatic reverse, but I think this one is intelligent enough to swap without it. But if it's not, you could tie a knot to, and that should catch it. All right side, carriage release, green button, lining margin, silver, and then the lower one is the carriage lock. It releases the carriage and locks it in the middle. So when you have it in the case, it doesn't bang around in there, causing any kind of damage to your escapement. To unlock it, you have to push it down and move the carriage to the right. And this is a 3D printed knob. So the original knobs break all the time. They're getting old, they're brittle. So they don't make them anymore. So if you need a replacement knob, I have both sides. This one has the original on the left side, and on the right side it's 3D printed. But it's about as close as you can get to match that color of green. It's not easy to match that color, very difficult. This one is an original. So I mean, unless you sit there and stare at it, can't really tell. I mean, you could tell the difference, but it's a nice replacement for something that they don't make anymore. Carriage release on the left. This is about as smooth as it gets when it comes to carriage gliding. One of the top carriage glide, besides maybe an Adler and a Optima. Those are because they're vertical rails. Um, well, the Adler's not a vertical, I don't think, but it has this super smooth carriage glide. So this is right up there with the top of the line when it comes to smooth carriage glides. And if you move the line space selector all the way back, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it forward, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. Same concept. If you pull the left knob out, it disables the spacing. You push it in, you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy or my new website, brooksawantiques.com.